hosts here, I think.
I gotta be pretty though.
Yeah.
You are pretty.
So we're gonna try some very basic tabletop RPG here together, and
I was hoping you would say roleplay.
yep. Well, we're gonna role play with each other. That's what we're doing. But we're gonna do something somebody suggested, which is a monster of the week,
Ooh,
which I have seen as described as role playing, but in more of a kind of TV show format. So we'll do, if we can get through this, certainly, and figure this out together. It's everybody's first time, I think, or pretty much. Then maybe we'll do a few of these. We'll have a few episodes. I have the first one, I think, ready to go. But before we get there, I'm hoping we can just talk about what we're going to do and the characters that we have here. This game is called January 7th, and it takes place then.
okay.
And you've both put together some characters, and I'm hoping you guys can introduce those characters, tell me about them, give me the background, and why you think they would have been there January 6th.
Wow. You know, I haven't really dug into the character too much. I found the photo yesterday, and that kind of informed the character more than what I had previously thought the character's. Hi, how you doing? And when it comes right down to it, this guy, he's a wife beater. Clearly. I didn't look up the actual person's criminal record, but in my head, I'm pretty sure that that dude just slugs women like right in the fucking chops, like as often as he can. It's to hide his homosexuality, which he's constantly joking about. So it'd be like that guy, like, hey, you know, like maybe we could suck each other's dicks. Nah, it's just as kidding. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't want to. He's that guy. He likes to talk a big fucking game about guns, but he's only really ever held a .22 pistol once. He just, you know, he reads the magazines at the library when they let him in. But he has been banned a few times for masturbating while looking on the public computers. One final thing I want to point out, giant cock. So he has that going for him. Everything else in his life is shit. He's genetically shy a couple genes or extras. I don't know how that works. He's beaten as a child, poor family, the whole thing. The kind of thing that you would associate with being a follower of Trump. So, but I want to give him something. God cursed everything else about this individual. Give him a beautiful, big, giant cock. Something to be proud of, like, yeah, like a good one.
Okay,
So
and Teeter
that's my guy.
is a class called the Searcher. And
Yeah, I know nothing about that.
you say we have the picture, of course, you just described for us, but you say that he does have a rat face and he wears eBay cosplay clothes.
Yeah. So he likes to cosplay, but again, no money, like cursed by life. He just gets like shit off eBay that, you know, like cardboard star for his Wonder Woman outfit. That sort of stuff, like just junky eBay garbage. Yeah. What was the first part again?
Rat face. As a rat
Yeah,
face.
I mean, look, right there. He likes cheese.
Mm-hmm. And he is coming prepared with some investigation tools. He has historical documents and witness reports of strange events, as well as
all
maps,
from the public library.
mm-hmm, as well as maps, blueprints, and building reports for significant places. And he has done
Is he one of those? Sorry.
some martial arts training.
Yeah, well, you know, he watched a lot of movies, really, that he got at the library, and to this day, like, he's still getting he's the last person getting VHS tapes out, but they have to keep them for the special kids.
I also see that he has a guardian, a mystical ally, perhaps a spirit, alien, or cryptid, it says, who helps
Really
and
bad at
defends
his
you.
job, though. Yeah. So he's obviously a guy that would get beaten up a lot. Like, just walk into any bar, by the end of the evening, somebody's punched him. You know, like, or trying to. I mean, he can kind of defend himself, but he mostly beats on women because he can. But in a regular fight, yeah, he can hurt you. He's got some ability, but like he's still a big fat blob. So,
And the good news
with a rat face
is that his first companion here is a woman. And Zazz, you want to introduce Shelly?
Yeah, Shelly or Chelle. She goes by Chelle because she's hip. She shops at Rue 21, or by that she means she gets clothes out of the dumpsters behind Rue 21 because she believes deep down she tells people a lot. She's one of those that tell people a lot. She's young at heart. She's what you call a free spirit. But her story.
I can tell she's getting punched already.
Well. So her thing is, I love your level of your character. By the way, it's you've played before, have you not?
No,
Because I'm
not
immediately.
this. No, I mean,
okay.
I have played Dungeons and Dragons as a kid.
Yeah.
But, yeah. No.
Never have here, so you just blew me away right now with yeah. So I'm just impressed all around. So yeah, it's Chelle, her story, and Josh, I just tell like a little bit about her backstory, correct?
Yeah, I just mentioned before you move on from that quickly that you have described her, and I think fits with the photo you found, that she has a face that looks like a melting Rod Stewart.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's one of the ways to describe her. Yeah, her thing is she woke up high on black tar heroin behind a burnout Little Caesars pizza. Last thing she remembers was winning a hot wing eating competition and witnessing a shadowy figure murdering her pity dog. I don't know if you guys seen people on the street corner asking for money. They usually have a pity dog.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so she had a pity dog named Sanchez. So when she woke up high, she saw a shadowy figure, which sparked something in her. Basically, at that time, she was still high and confused. Then she found a plastic child's police shield in a trash can while rummaging, looking for like something like a half-filled cans of White Claw for dinner. And she deemed that as a sign. Like she felt that was like her purpose, her truth. So she now wants to be the spirit of vengeance for that. She heard rumors of a divine spirit from the heavens to fight injustice from one of her Patriot friends that she would service in a gas station parking lot. She's that type of person. So she felt that he and this prophet named Q would be able to provide the power necessary to avenge Sanchez, the pity dog. And so she hopes she'll be able to. She's a sleuth. Is her what do you call it, Josh? Or
Her class, she's actually a
Class.
gumshoe, but that
a
works.
gumshoe? Yes. Yeah.
And
yeah.
all of that would
She's a
explain
gumshoe.
why she has enough money to afford a night vision camera and a remote-controlled camera drone. So
Yes, exactly.
Pity
Yeah.
Dog must
Well,
be working. Good for her.
Yeah, Pity Dog is working. She was hopefully in this mission she would be able to avenge him while also earning $26 so she can turn on her Boost mobile phone back. So she can turn it back on. So one more minor detail also is once Mike Patton also gave her a cold sore. So we have that as well.
He would do that.
She does have a lot of friends.
Yes.
She
Yes.
has
Patriots.
4 contacts, and so it sounds like she's been giving lots of those favors, like at the gas station. Because wow, she is a popular lady.
Yeah. That's how she gets her information. As you could tell, she let me bear with it real quick. She can summon a friend, right? If a police buddy who gives you big favors, get in touch with them. If you need to redirect law enforcement, get their attention. But yeah, people owe her some favors, and vice versa. That stuff will all come back to haunt her. So, yeah, Chelle is a gumshoe. Her weapon. So yeah, she has a weapon that's a shotgun. As Josh had mentioned, night vision camera and remote controlled camera drone. But these are things like you pick up at a thrift shop or something like that. Someone just was like basically throwing away. A Patriot gave it to her.
Yeah, exactly. Like she sucked off a guy who had money
Exactly.
in an F-350.
Yeah. Who didn't really have cash on him, so he was like, "Here, take this drone."
Give this to my kid, but since you suck my dick, you get it. The kid only sucks my dick every once in a while.
Yeah, praise me. A big dude and a tiny girl. This makes me so happy.
Yeah.
So,
what you said you had something to read, Josh?
Well, here, Chelle and Teeter. It's the morning, January 7th. You wake up on some grass. It's about 40 degrees out, but it's dry, a slight breeze.
Good.
And on it, you can smell smoke, like a lot of smoke. And as you slowly push yourselves up, you look around and realize that makes a lot of sense, because in front of you, now lying in smoldering rubble, used to be the U.S. Capitol building. And nothing else around you looks like it's in much better shape. There's a line of broken police barricades intermingled with crashed cars. There's a couple of buses and a tank. You can't see anything much past that because the sporadic fires that you see around you are making everything very hazy. All you know is you can vaguely recall being here yesterday to protest the stolen election. You remember marching down Constitution Avenue, and then intense pain just shoots through your head. And
that's I get a lot of random pains in my head.
Your memories seem to match
worse.
the cloudy uncertainty of your surroundings. You try again to remember, but another sharp jolt of pain. Before you can give it too much thought, your phone buzzes. You fumble your pockets, but it doesn't matter, because the audio breaks through like it's an Amber Alert. Somebody you feel sounds familiar says, "This is White Hat 25395. Converge at the art gallery ASAP. Our time is now, Patriots." Your memory comes back to you just enough, and you know where you've heard that voice before. And he finishes,
"Do you understand that? Serious crap."
Yes.
And now you need to figure out what you're going to do next.
Okay.